Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Angel PT, and for today what I have here is a little bit of multiplayer from Mass Effect Andromeda. So this game was developed by BioWare, as you know, and it's using Frostbite engine, the same engine behind Battlefield 1 and the latest Need for Speed, FIFA, so you know, EA Games internal engine. But it seems that on multiplayer the game is much less demanding than it is on the single player. So let me show you the settings that I'm currently playing. So since this is a multiplayer, I wanted to achieve the most closest possible to the 60 FPS without having to compromise a lot on the visuals. So for this gameplay I'm using the median presets, but with 1080p of internal resolution, yes, because like I did explain you on the single player, if you put the game to the median settings, or let's say that you put the game to the median preset, you're going to notice that your screen resolution might be 1080p, but the game internal resolution is 900p, which means that the game will render it at 900p. So you need to change your resolution scaling in order to have the native 1080p. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm playing at full 1080p with the median preset, basically. So I decided to benchmark the game without recording too, so those results are on the description of the video or by the end of it. If you want to get to that discussion in the end of the video, you can find it on the description of the video timestamp claiming like Fraps logs and performances analysis that will take you to a discussion about the performance on the multiplayer. So, but like I was telling you, I did benchmark the game with the median settings. I benchmarked the game too with the median settings with TAA plus a better texture filtering to eye and shading level to eye, which was the same settings that I did use on the single player. And I decided to benchmark the game too on the low settings. Okay, so I'm using AMD Relive to record. I'm not really sure what impact this is taking on the frame rate, but usually it is more or less 3 to 5 FPS. Okay, so I will let you enjoy the rest of the multiplayer. This multiplayer, it seems that is a little bit like an arena mode where you are in co-op with 3 more players and you have 7 waves, and each wave you have more or less an objective like survive or X some specific point or kill some specific enemies. This is how the multiplayer works, and the last wave is extraction. Unfortunately on this gameplay I didn't reach that place, the extraction, because I died before and later all the team died. I just decided to cut it by there. Let's hope that on my laptop video I reach the end. Okay, so again, that's pretty much all that I want to talk for now about Mass Effect Andromeda. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. So this graphic is very difficult to read because I tried to benchmark the game, but as you know it's very difficult to benchmark the multiplayer. There is a lot of variants that might happen, it is very dynamic, so it's really hard to benchmark. But one thing that stands out, it's the minimum frames. It's around 29, 30 or 28. That is due to the CPU and some stuttering that sometimes happens, just like on the single player. But the averages did change a little with the median I, which is the TAA and all that stuff. It's more like a median settings with tweaks. I got an average of 52. With the median settings I got 59 and the low 67. The problem with the low is that it starts to get graphics starts to get a little bit bad, you know, and so because of that I decided to record with 60, so 48% of the frames was lower than 60 FPS on median. On the low settings it was 21%, and with the median with tweaks, which I call it median I, it was a lot, so that is why I decided to stick up with the median settings. And this is for the 60 FPS. I'm not really sure how the consoles run the multiplayer, but one thing is for sure, this is not that bad. So the game on median did use the 2 GB of VRAM, the RAM usage was around 4.6, CPU usage was around 55 to 80%, but despite not maxing out the CPU, the GPU usage did drop many times from 85 to 100% without recording. So that's all that I want to talk now about Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer performance. Hope you did enjoy the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.